Peace and blessings to you, beloved Scorpio. I'm here to do your oracle and tarot reading for the beginning of June. I so look forward to joining you and doing your readings every week. As most of you who know me know that I am a Scorpio. So I so look forward to these readings with you. Now, I was doing the shuffle, and this is the card that turned upside down. It kind of showed itself to me. And I said, okay, I'm not going to ignore you. I'm going to pull you out too. And then this is the card that came out at the end of the shuffle. So Lalita, here, the red goddess, her message is playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. And so she comes out to remind us to kind of be in a carefree energy, to remember the things that give us happiness, not to take everything so seriously, right? Her meditation is, how can I add more playfulness to my life right now? She's a reminder that we don't have to suffer our way through life, right? Everything is not a task or a chore. Now, our first oracle card that came out, and she hasn't come out very often. I don't think I've seen her before. Her name is Marguerite Porret, the mystic of divine love. Her message is, love is divine and I am nothing except love. Now, I'm not going to give you the whole story, but she was burned at the stake. And her message reminds us to embrace the love that we have inside of ourselves, because we don't need validation from anyone else. We don't need anybody else to show us love. We can love ourselves first. It's about self-love, right? And so we're starting the reading off with those two feminine messages or feminine figures. Her meditation is, how can I feel the love that I am more deeply? Right? We don't have to seek outside validation to love ourselves. So we're starting this off. Let's see what your tarot is this week, Scorpio. We are approaching the full moon this week. If you are someone who harnesses the energy of the moon, some of you may feel the effects of the full moon more than others. You know, everything is energy. Everything vibrates. Scorpio. I think that overall, this is going to be a good year for Scorpio. Scorpio is used to changes. We're used to transformation. We're used to destruction and things being rebuilt. We know how to adapt. Think about it. Scorpio has a strong outer shell. Scorpio. We can withstand a lot. This Devil card has come out quite a bit this week. I'm going to pull more than 3 for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're concerned about your money right now. Some of you may be returning to a job that you were not involved in because of the quarantine and the current situation. But some of you are returning to this job. Some of you have other streams of income. And I've talked about this with some of the other signs as well, that a lot of you are very resilient and resourceful. You know how to get the money coming in, right? Especially Scorpios. Scorpios and Cancers and Capricorns, they know how to keep the money flowing, and Taurus, right? So, you know, the quarantine hasn't stopped you, and this is giving you even more time to reflect on how you can pursue your passions and what you want to do and how you can bring in some more money. So even if you are someone who your job has still been continually paying you to work from home, you still may you say, oh well, let me work on my own stuff at the same time. Let me work on my website and my products and what I'm doing. Right? And that's a good thing, Scorpio, because it means that you always have money coming in from somewhere. Some of you have some investments, that are coming to you. And I see that if you have money coming in, you're like, okay, I've paid my bills and I may have a little extra money to play with, but I'm not going to play with it. I'm going to set it aside, maybe invest it or just kind of save it or hold on to it because we don't know what the summer is going to bring or what the economy is going to look like moving into the fall, right? So Scorpio, I see that most of you are smart enough to kind of hold on to your coins. If you have extra money or even tax refund money, you may be saying, I'm not going to buy anything frivolous. Nope. Nothing unnecessary right now. I'm going to hold this money because I don't know what's going to happen, moving forward in the near future. Right? Some of you may have some people in your life who you can't trust fully, either with money or just some of the things that they say and they do. They kind of come in with this devil energy. You may have someone in your household who sees that you have a little extra money and they want to kind of indulge and party with it. And you're like, we're not spending money on frivolous things. Right? You got to put your foot down. Right? Some of you may have a Capricorn in your life. If this is a Capricorn or someone with that Capricorn energy, their intentions are not completely pure, especially with this Five of Swords here. Someone may have shown their hand to you. They've kind of shown who they are, and or they may be just around because of the money.